So now I'm going to show you some of the products, the lotions and potions that can really enhance your sexual life. The first one is so important for women, and that is lubricant. I realize that we make our own natural lubrication, but so many things can affect that. Caffeine, sodas, coffee, allergy medicines, cold medicines, antidepressants, menopause, different times of our menstrual cycle, alcohol, smoking cigarettes and smoking funny cigarettes. All of these things and much more can affect your lubrication. As a matter of fact, if you're taking any medication that says that the side effect is dry eye or dry mouth, well, guess what? It's dry vagina too, but they never mention that in the TV commercials. So it's really important for you to have a lubrication that you can add to your own natural lubrication. And the thing to know is that, as I mentioned before, it takes us a little bit more time to get aroused, and arousal is really blood flow going to the genitals. And in the case of the vagina, it pushes against the labia and pushes out the lubrication. And sometimes that can't happen in 3 minutes. So we need to have some extra lubrication. So I am going to talk about 2 of them. However, we have several others. So the 2 that I'm going to talk about are both water-based. This is Splash Lubrication. This one is a straight water-based lubricant. It's great. It comes in a small bottle, but it lasts a really long time. I actually have clocked this lubrication. I've clocked all of the lubrications and compared it with others. And when I say clocking, meaning timed it with my fingers. And this one lasted 16 minutes, so it's a long time. So a little bit goes a long way, so that's awesome. And it's water-based lubricant, fine for any toy as well as any other reason that you need to have a lubrication. And if you think about it, the penis doesn't make any lubrication. As a matter of fact, it's porous, so it sucks it up the lubrication. Also, if there's not enough lubrication on your vaginal walls, it can cause a micro tear, and that not only can cause a bacterial infection, but also when it heals over, it's a tiny, tiny, tiny slight scar, and then a scar tissue. And as you get more and more of those, then you get desensitized, and you don't want that. You don't want that, because that would take away the pleasure of sex. So the second lubricant I'm going to show you is its little sister here, and that is the same thing as water-based lubricant, except for this one has a warming aspect to it, and it warms up to just this nice warmth. It never gets too hot at all. It just goes up, and it sort of stays at this nice warmth the whole time, and it warms up really fast. And I tested it, and it was at 11 minutes for that lubrication. So at any rate, both of these are excellent. We also have a silicone version. We also have a hybrid version, which is part silicone and part water, and it's creamy as well. So we have lots of different kinds of lubrication, and they're all great. I'll tell you the one thing that's not lubricant, okay, just in case you got confused. The one thing that's not lubricant is that is not lubrication. It is the wrong viscosity. It is, and if that spit has the right viscosity, guess what? Somebody has a cold. So you do not want to use spit as your handy additional lubrication. You want to get Splash, either in water-based, warming, hybrid, or even silicone if you want. So now the next product is incredibly popular at the parties, and that is our arousal oil. Now we make arousal oil, and what this is oil-based, and you put a little bit on your fingers, then onto your clitoris, and you are going to get a big wow factor really fast. This is a combination of essential oils, and together they give a tingle that runs deep. It's not just surfacey. For some women, it really tingles both warm and cool up and down their body. And for others, what I find for them is that they quickly say, I want more, I want more, I want more. But either way, the arousal oil is spectacular. So once again, it's a combination of essential oils, and it is extremely popular amongst the women at the parties, especially those who go in the bathroom and try it. So that is arousal oil. A little dab will do you. Oh, and I almost forgot, arousal oil goes on the penis as well, so your partner can get a tingle. So the next product I want to talk to you about is spectacular. This is our oral gel. Now, oral gel is created for oral sex. It comes in candy clouds, which is like a cotton candy, and also magic mint, which is a very light mint. It's not super minty in my opinion. Anyway, what you do with this product is you can put it on your tongue and then have your tongue touch the roof of your mouth and then swallow, because the idea is what you want to give is a nice coating on your gag reflex. So this product has a lot of great ingredients. It has a thickening agent that's purposely used to coat something. So in this case, we're coating our throat, but it's not gloopy or jelly-like, which some of the other products are. So that's really nice. It's pH balanced, so it's safe. Although it's not a lubricant, you never know, it just might find its way into the vagina. Oh, and the other thing to say is that this is not artificial sugar. It is honey extract, so you don't have that nasty artificial sugar aftertaste. And then lastly, it has citric acid, so it feels like you feel a little like buzz, a little tingle, and that citric acid helps kick in your natural salivation glands, so you create more saliva, which is really good during oral sex. It's not numbing. So some people get confused and they think these types of products are numbing. Well, in this case, it's not numbing. You don't want something in your mouth that's numbing when giving oral sex to a penis. Otherwise, that blowjob is going to become a blow career, and that might have not been what you signed up for. So this is a great product. It helps relax the gag reflex. It gives a nice flavor. And also it helps kick in those salivation glands. So really, really good product for oral sex. Okay, let's talk about the G-spot. So here's the vagina, here's the clitoris, and the G-spot is behind. And that's why people talk about having a come here motion to stimulate the G-spot. Well, a great way of stimulating the G-spot is with OG. That is our G-spot cream. It contains L-arginine in it, which pulls the blood to that area and plumps it up and makes it super sensitive. And that's really great because honestly, the G-spot is hard to hit with just regular face-to-face sex. And so to puff it up, to engorge it with blood and make it more sensitive, that helps for a woman to reach orgasm during sex. Certain positions help a lot, and certain toys help too, which I'll talk about later. But right now, G-Spot OG cream is awesome, and it's a great way to help you find your G-Spot if you can't figure out where it is. The next product is Oh Wow. Now, Oh Wow is a tightening cream. Put a thin coating on your finger, go up your vagina, spiral down, and it shrinks down the vaginal canal, which means it's really expanding the walls. It shrinks it down very quickly. Don't worry, you still can get your finger out. And it lasts for about 24 hours. It can be a little drying, so I do recommend that you use lubricant, and I don't necessarily recommend that you use this product all the time, but it is an amazing product. If you have a dedicated partner, they will notice the difference. So a tightening cream for you is called Oh Wow.